Hello,
Hi there.
and welcome to Cinema Therapy. I'm Randy,
I'm Steve.
and this is Halloween 5.
The Revenge of Michael Myers.
If you like the horror content, hit that like and follow button.
So, Halloween 5 picks up the year right after. So, this movie was made the year right after Halloween 4 because of that huge success the fourth one had, actually. And it starts out in 1988 and continues after Ray gets shot and goes right into the next year, 1999. So it shows how he gets shot in the mine shaft like in 4. And then they proceed to say that actually he survived that mine shaft shooting and fell into like this reservoir that carries him out to this old hermit. And this hermit has a parrot, and it's really weird. Basically, you find out he has this like tattoo on his wrist that we don't know what it means until 6. And it's the Curse of Thorn, but that's for Halloween 6. We'll talk about that later.
Yeah.
They didn't really know what they were doing in this movie. That was one of my biggest problems with this one. They did not know what they were doing. But the hermit is like, oh, a creepy, weird guy with a mask. I'll take him and house him and shelter him and make sure he gets better. So meanwhile, Jamie is sent to the hospital for trying to kill her mom for going crazy, for which they, I guess, just assumed was insanity because of what she saw seeing Michael Myers kill his people. It damaged her. And then you find out she also has a psychic connection with Michael Myers, and that's why she actually tried to kill her mom, was not because she's crazy, because she literally has a psychic connection to him. So she goes mute. She's at the hospital. Doesn't talk for most of this movie. And instead gets this really annoying character that I hate that you like called Tina.
I love Tina.
I can't stand her. We love Tina, we stand Tina, whatever. She was annoying. She's like doing all these dances and talking a lot and doing all this jibber jabber.
She was so pretty.
Rachel was pretty.
Rachel was pretty too, but like Tina was just, she had this energy and this vibe, and like
why did she have to be like all weird
and when she dies,
and let's talk about how she breaks into the Crothers house. Can we mention that? She breaks into her house because she doesn't hear from Rachel. She knocks and then she's like, oh, we'll just walk in. And she invites herself in and she like starts to mess with her toys and her bed and her stuff. And invites her own friends over to Rachel's house, which I assume are both their friends, but she's just reckless. She's a horrible friend, okay? She is not trustworthy. She's immature. Anyhow, so this one is like, it's Halloween at the hospital. They're having a Halloween thing at the hospital, so Rachel picks out a costume for it. It's a ballerina costume, and Tina's dancing around about the costume and whatever. It's really weird. Anyhow,
the bad thing about this movie is they kill off Rachel.
We haven't gone there yet.
Like 20 minutes into the movie.
We haven't gone there
I figured
yet.
we were in there 20 minutes already.
No, because...
Well, you just explained they were at the hospital.
Yeah, I do. And then Rachel talks to Loomis about how people are afraid of Jamie, which is a very important thing. People are afraid of Jamie now because of what they found out what she did to her mom, to her stepmom. Rachel's mom. And so they basically talk about how now the town's afraid of her and thinks she's the new evil. And then somewhere down the line, we get to the point like you were talking about where Jamie starts having visions of the dog like barking and that something's wrong with the dog they have because it's a different dog all of a sudden now. I forget what happened. Because it's a different dog than 4. And then, like, she sees Michael, like, going to kill Rachel. So she has them call Rachel. She's okay. They call the cops because the dog's missing. And we have these 2 bumbling idiot cops come in that have this, like, clown music. It's really annoying whenever they show up. They're just, like, the Stooges, but,
they
like,
kind of
worse.
remind me of the cops from Scream 4.
They're Stooges, but, like, way worse. They're not like these cops from Scream 4. They were actually funny. These cops are actually really annoying and stupid and have the worst possible dialogue. It is actually garbage what comes out of their mouth. What other 80s movie has cops like that you can name?
Police Academy.
Okay, fine. Anyhow, so he goes after Rachel now, and she's looking at a picture, like, he's already inside the house, and he knocked over a picture of Jamie that has, like, a piece of cracked glass in it with some, like, red blood, I guess, on it, fingerprints, and she's like, what? And he comes up behind her with a pair of scissors and stabs her and kills her. And then Jamie has, she reacts to people dying in this movie. She can see everything, she can feel everything that happens.
Yeah.
She doesn't know who it's happening to. She just knows that someone's dying, because she starts to have, like, convulsions and shit.
So now the focus is on Tina.
Who's now the new
Tina
Rachel.
was, at her house.
God, I did not like that.
Michael kills her boyfriend.
Yeah. Michael.
Who's
also Michael.
Who's wearing this weird ass
This is very important
fucking mask.
Yeah, because Tina gives it to him.
And it's creepy that Michael puts this weird mask on, and then they eventually go to this Halloween party.
Oh gosh, yeah. She calls him Mikey, whatever, and then they go to the Halloween party, and it's this really annoying, weird, like, at this farm.
The part that I like is when they're in the barn, her and her friends. Because I grew up on a farm, so barn scenes always kind of creep me out a bit, because barns were kind of creepy. Especially when you're in a barn. But yeah, there were some cool barn scenes. There was this scene with a kitty cat.
With the litter of cats.
Yeah.
And she doesn't like cats. Tina also doesn't like cats, which is also a sin.
She does. She picks up the cat.
She says she doesn't like cats, and then she proceeds to pick them up, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, she holds it.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure she says she doesn't like cats. She's like, no, I don't like cats or
That's
whatever.
alright. Anyways, this just leads to the end of the movie.
Why are we skipping over the whole barn scene?
I'm not skipping over the whole barn scene.
The barn
I just said what happened in the barn scene.
Yeah, in the barn scene, he gets a scythe and a pitchfork and offs these two named Spitz and Samantha, which Spitz, who, like, I don't know why we got the name Spitz. I don't know why we needed that, but whatever. His name was Spitz. Whatever. They get killed in the barn, and then Tina goes back for Jamie and her little friend she has a friend now.
From the...
I can't remember his name. He's really cute. And basically, she's like, I need to save you, blah, 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 because Loomis is like, you shouldn't be doing all this reckless stuff. And she's like, I'm going to do it anyway. I think that's before the barn. And then it goes to a point where I forget, kind of, but they go to, like, the scene where she's getting chased in the grass. And then Michael Myers, after this huge chase scene that happens, kills Tina finally, which I was happy about.
So sad.
It was...
I cried. I was a kid, though.
Anyhow, Loomis is like, let's go back to your home where it all began, and Jamie will be there, and I'll be there, and blah, blah, blah. And, like, they set up this whole roster, and they say this time they're ready. So that was the tagline, I think. This time they're ready. So they go back to the house, and they had this whole ruse for him, this trap, supposedly, where Loomis just beats him with a bunch of big old wooden 2x4s until, like, he goes insane and offers up Jamie as a sacrifice. She has to run away, and there's this chasing the laundry chute. I don't even know how I haven't finished this video, but oh my gosh, this movie's just batshit crazy. And then there's a Man in Black, which we haven't talked about. This movie's just a mess.
Anyways, real quick, they trap Michael at the end, and this Man in the Black shows up at the very end, and basically takes out the police station and kidnaps Michael Myers.
Yeah.
And then the movie ends. So we don't know what happens
like,
until number 6. Anyways, follow us for more horror content. Hit that like and follow button. Up next is Halloween 6.
The Curse of Michael Myers. 6.
Yeah.